Princeton Review named it one of the best colleges in the Southeast for the 8th consecutive year. UNF was also named Best Bang for the Buck among Southeast colleges by Washington Monthly Magazine, and it has the smartest freshman class in the university's history, with an average GPA of 4.1 and an average SAT of 1208. That's not bad. So joining me now, without a doubt, is the president of the University of North Florida, John Delaney. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you, certainly. So I know you've been there now for a number of years, of course. I mean, you were mayor, you worked, in the state attorney's office. It's interesting, too, because you really, instead of necessarily bringing an academic background to the university, you're bringing a business background, basically, to the university. How has that helped you then move and really put UNF on the map, quite frankly? Well,
the start of a university is the faculty, and they set a mission up of being a public university, small class sizes. They're going to know your name, students' names, and so really what we're trying to do is to get the resources to move the needle. And with the state budget, it's been tough the last few years, but consistently on all these surveys, UNF is in the top 10%, top 20%. U.S. News, it's top 25. That's the one that's the least respected by academics, but the one that gets the most publicity. Washington Monthly is an interesting one. They're trying to balance it out that U.S. News does it based on reputation, which is kind of amorphous. Washington Monthly actually surveys students. Did your degree help you? Did your experience in the classes help you? So it's a great place, and it's kind of hidden under a bushel basket in Jacksonville. Sometimes when it's a hometown school, it's not as much appreciated as perhaps it should be. But I've given 5 family members degrees, and I'm quite proud of them.
Right. Yeah. Well, and it's interesting also because UNF, I know when I was younger, graduating from Episcopal and thinking about where I wanted to go, part of it is I think, is breaking that barrier to think that it's not a community college.
Right.
You can go there and get an excellent education that will lead to an excellent job.
Right.
Has that been the biggest obstacle in reminding people that there is so much more, to UNF?
That's exactly right. We're number 1 in job placement in the state, and that our graduates get jobs. And a lot of that is the internships that are in the area. Most of our freshmen actually don't come from the Northeast Florida area. It's only like 55% come from outside. But it is this sort of concept. It was originally actually only had juniors and seniors and grad students. When I graduated, you couldn't even go as a freshman or sophomore. And some of that's a perception. My 2 youngest kids, my youngest daughter was a big Gator, but she decided that it was too big and she wanted to stay home. My youngest son actually had UNF number 1, but he felt like he needed to leave town, so he's over at Florida State. So it's all what works for the kids. But if what you want is a small classroom, faculty knowing your name, you're going to learn, you're going to get a job, and the reputation of the school keeps improving, then UNF's a great place to go.
Yeah, it's interesting because we're looking at some pictures, obviously, of newer buildings, and if you haven't been on UNF's campus, and you might not necessarily have a reason to go on the campus, it's worth driving around, particularly as you have a child who's, a junior or even maybe a senior, and making that decision, because as you mentioned, you're putting the resources to great use.
Yeah, that's exactly right. About half the space has been built since I've been there. It's about 4 million square feet. About 2 million have been built since I've been there. The Student Union, which you're seeing right here, was selected by the state's architects as the best designed building built in Florida over a 100-year period. So we're trying to do these buildings in the right way, and it's not the commuter school that a lot of us grew up with. It's really a destination place right now.
Well, and that's also the other, if you do have, and as you mentioned, your freshmen are not necessarily those who are coming from the Northeast Florida area, excuse me, but to create an atmosphere where people want to come and they live, obviously, for at least the first year on campus, and you have that camaraderie, somewhat like the University of Florida on a much bigger scale creates, as opposed to transitional students who are coming and then leaving and going home, and you don't make that friend base necessarily the first couple of years.
So much of a college, really, it's I say often half what you learn is outside the classroom. It's walking between classes, it's staying up late in the dorms. We now have over 3,800 students living on campus. That's almost double from when I got there, and a lot of that is that whole environment that you really want to pick up, and it's a great place to go.
And you've got an excellent nursing program, obviously. What are the other draws, would you say, then, in terms of the programs that you have?
Nursing is a top 10% program. It had the highest pass rate on the exam. I think it's a 94% pass rate. The state average is 76. Accounting is terrific. All the way down the line, the undergraduate experience, those programs are wonderful and all highly regarded within those disciplines. So you can pretty much major at a regional university like UNF in about anything. And, we don't have a medical school and don't aspire to do that. And what we want to do is to be a university that serves this Northeast Florida area, but at the level of a national quality. And survey after survey really is reflecting that.
John Delaney,
Thanks,
president of
appreciate
UNF,
it.
thank you
Enjoyed
very
it.
much for being here.
Appreciate
Do
it.
appreciate it. Of course, you can find out more information about UNF by going to its website, unf.edu. Also, if you missed any of the interview, we will post it later this morning on news4jax.com. Now, taking